It is now public information that the tried and tested campaigning methods will be abandoned for a scientific approach in the lead-up to the 2021 polls. The Electoral Commission cleared the air about the future of the forthcoming elections this morning. A ban on mass campaign rallies was confirmed, with aspiring candidates encouraged to campaign through the media. Political clauses have been drawn out against a decision that was reached without the input of relevant stakeholders.
We must not compromise the quality of our elections. If the scientific election is not based on consensus by all the players, there will be no tournament.
Dr. Kiza Besije, who has challenged President Museveni in 4 electoral cycles, agrees with Mao.
Electoral Commission ekole ebyayo tukole ebyaffe. Tetutambulira ku byamwami by'Abakama ne Museveni we. Tukole ebyaffe.
Some of the issues of concern are of legal nature. There is also concern that the scientific approach will disenfranchise first-time aspiring candidates who will have their work cut out against seasoned campaigners.
Our constitution only envisages one election. We can only have a normal election. There is no provision for scientific election. There is no provision for a digitalized election. Okay? So what the EC is doing is actually putting the country into a crisis.
An inaccessibility of media also poses a great threat.
Do people know how many candidates are there in a general election? Let's start with sub-county chairpersons alone. That's close to 40,000. How many radio stations do we have? Unless we are going to have campaigns 24 hours.
Members of the ruling National Resistance Movement government have, however, dismissed the opposition's concerns as usual lamentations.
Yeah, for us, we expected this. Really, when you look at the health situation in this country, there is no way one would expect that Ugandans would be subjected to campaigns to have public rallies. No, that was the least expected thing, and I would have been disappointed.
Mulindwa says the whistle by the electoral body is all the party waited for to hit the ground running.
I've been given 2 months plus a few days for you to convince Ugandans electronically or in the media. I think that's good enough. There is no stranger coming from Europe to contest here. People know the capacity of the likely candidates.
Across the country, there are about 200 radio stations, 40 television stations, and an estimated 18 million people with internet connectivity. Jackson Onyango, NTV.